Hello YouTubers, welcome to my channel, The Paint Box. My name is Ashley and I'm going to be showing you guys some Halloween how to do things on nails. I'm going to be sculpting today some eyeballs, and I'm going to be using acrylic and also polygel for the inside of the eyeballs. So let's get started. Okay, so as you can see, I have my acrylic and my white acrylic and my monomer. And I also have my brush that I got from Amazon. It's a nail brush. I can also list that in the description below. So let's get started. I'm going to start out with a small bead because I'm going to do eyeballs. They're pretty simple. All it is like little circles, basically. Okay, so I'm going to let that dry for a bit, and then I'm going to start shaping it. Actually, I can go ahead and start shaping it now. And I'm actually going to take my edge cutter . I'm going to take my edge cutter and take off a little bit. Because I don't need that much. Then I'm going to dip it back in my monomer and start shaping it again. think I may do about 4 of them because my Halloween nails are pretty long. Okay, I'm going to shape this one like I did the other 2. And all I'm using is wax paper that you can get anywhere, like cookie sheet paper. Normally people use like an acrylic backing of some sort, but I seem to think this works fine too as well, because when you go to pick it up, it doesn't give you any issues. Alright, and I'm going to do one last one. And then I'm going to go into the Polygel. And I may not need to cut anything off of that one. So I'm just going to let it sit. And then when it gets done, I'm just going to shape it a little bit because it looks like the perfect size. And you always want to let it sit till it turns like a matte color. Because if you start messing with it too soon, there might be issues. Okay, so there's my other eyeball. I'm going to close this up. And I'm going to get some alcohol. And with Polygel, you don't use monomer. You want to use alcohol. So I'm going to take a green, a blue, and a lime green maybe. Or we can do pink or an orangish color. And these actually glow in the dark. So it's perfect for Halloween. And then what I'm going to do is I have a scraper here on this end. This came with my Polygel set. I believe I got it from Amazon as well. If I find it, I will to the link below. But this is a good starter kit for Polygel. And Polygel is really sticky, so you just need to be careful. So I'm going to go ahead and open my alcohol. And pour it in this thing right here, just like I do with monomer. And then you just want to, because the alcohol is what spreads the polygel. So you just want to make sure that you have just a little bit of polygel, not too much, because if you do too much, then it's hard to get off. Okay, so I'm gonna do the eyeball of this one. If I can get it on there. Okay, then I'm gonna start spreading it. And I'm gonna take my tweezers. Okay, so it's obviously not going to work on the eyeball. I'm going to try it on this. See if I can shape a circle and just put it on there. Just try to shape the circle here. this eyeball is done. Okay. Now I'm going to let that dry and do the next eyeball. So that it can dry while I'm working on the other one. Then I'm just going to dip this in alcohol and get the Polygel off of it as much as I can, because we're going to a different color. So now we're going to do blue. So now I'm gonna put this on it. And start shaping it as well. Have to put a little bit more pressure on the Polygel when you use Polygel because it's so thick. done also. Just gonna do the same thing here. I'm going to take this Polygel, this pink, and again I'm going to start spreading it. That one is done also. They're still not dry, just because they have to be under the LED light to dry. So here in a minute I'll get my LED light out and put it in there as well. So now I'm gonna do another pink, pretty similar to the one that I just did. Go in with the pink or purple Polygel. gonna shape up the bottom a little bit. Okay, and that one's done as well. I'm going to get out the LED light. And I'm gonna put the LED light on them for 60 seconds.